Hey Cancer, welcome to your monthly tarotscope for January 2021. My name is Chelsea, also known as Luna from lunahealings.com. You can go there to book a personal reading with me, and if you find that this reading resonates with you, then please do like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can apply this to your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. So please do apply all of those just in case. Yeah, I think that's it. So this is guidance for what you need to know, as well as what you need to let go of for the month of January 2021. How crazy is it that we're like already in 2021? Okay, thank you so much, Spirit. What does Cancer need to know for January 2021? Thank you so much. So we have the Page of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Seven of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is a huge indication of pulling back where you feel that you've been putting too much pressure on yourself, or even too much pressure in your relationships. I feel as though this is kind of like an indication of having to make a clear decision about where perhaps you're putting too much emphasis on certain areas of your life. The Page of Wands here shows that you're thinking about making a decision towards what it is that you must let go of, or what it is that you must stop doing in total. It feels like with the Six of Pentacles here, there's this kind of theme of just giving. And perhaps this month is a call for you to come back to yourself and say, hey, you know, why am I applying so much pressure in a certain area of my life? Why do I want to get this certain area of my life so perfect? Okay, the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles. Now we know that Cancer is very nurturing. We know that Cancer, you know, you love to work with your emotions. You love to work with your own intuition, but not all the time do you do so. So with the Lovers and the Seven of Pentacles here, I feel as though this is really an indication of romantic relationships. I feel as though you put so much pressure on yourself to get things right, or to feel as though you're in something that's right for you, that you kind of forget that we're all human. You kind of forget that, you know, people make mistakes. People mess up. And I feel as though you have to plant the seeds now to really feel like, to really make a decision, in what it is that you want from people. Like, you have to plant a seed, and that's the thing. I feel like you're waiting for something to grow without actually knowing what it is that you want. Like, you know what you're giving. You know that what you're giving to someone is, you know, your love, your trust, your companionship. You know what you're giving away, but you don't know what it is that you want to receive. And perhaps you guys are feeling slightly cloud-minded about things. Perhaps you guys are waiting for someone else to make some actions or some form of decision for you, so that you don't actually have to make the decision for yourself. And you're waiting, but it seems like all you're doing is giving. But it also feels like you apply so much pressure to yourself to provide for someone or to give to someone else that you forget about yourself and what it is that you want to truly receive. So what guidance does Cancer need to know? Thank you so much. Okay. So it feels like you're afraid to move away from something that has possibly hurt you. You've got the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Five of Pentacles reversed. The Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. and Judgment at the top. So it feels like you guys are waiting for the universe to make a decision. You know that you need to kind of make a move or make a decision, but it's almost like you're just waiting. You're waiting it out. I feel like you're rushing into something. Like some of you are waiting out a decision, but some of you are really rushing into something. Like you want things to be set in stone straight away. You want things to be like set out with like instructions and with like a plan of what's happening and how things are going to occur. And maybe this is due to your past. Maybe this is due to a loss that you endured, that you're still kind of somewhat holding on to. I'll be honest. You're still somewhat kind of holding on to it because you haven't fully given yourself that time to really nurture yourself. You know, you've been planting those seeds and those roots elsewhere, but have you been planting them within yourself? I feel like January calls for you to slow down. You know, take a back seat, just slow down for a second and ask yourself what it is that you want to be given, not what you want to give. I really feel as though, you know, you like concrete answers. You like to know what's about to happen. You like to know how things are going to play out, how things are going to progress. And sometimes it's best to not even question and to just surrender. I feel like worry is something that predominantly holds you back so much. And that may be another lesson for you to kind of experience, you know. I also am getting the message of people that have lost out financially. Don't be afraid to move on, okay? If you have lost an investment or you have lost a job or you have lost some form of financial stability, don't be afraid to move on. Don't be afraid to start something yourself too. I feel like you're wanting to move ahead with a project or a situation, but you're kind of waiting for the right moment or you're waiting for the right time. But it's like, Cancer, there is no right timing. You have to make that decision and go after it because that's what you feel that you want to do within that moment. For a lot of you, love will be on your mind throughout this month. And I feel like you will want to transform certain parts of yourself, but at the same time, it's that hesitancy to do so because you're so used to giving. You're so used to being the nurturer that you forget what it's like to be nurtured. What is the Four of Swords about, please, Spirit? Thank you so much. You know what, Cancer? You're really sitting on your true potential. And you're sitting on your true potential because you feel so worried about things. You feel so skeptical about things. You've got the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles here. Like you're sitting on something. You're fully sitting on something. And it feels like part of you wants to run and part of you wants to run into it. Part of you wants to run away and part of you wants to just run full beam into it. But there's all this worry and this doubt and insecurity and an imbalance of emotions with Temperance and the Nine of Swords here. You also have the Two of Pentacles. You're trying to juggle things. You're trying to juggle your feelings, your true feelings. You may be dealing with a Sagittarius. You may be dealing with a Gemini, possibly. Or you may be dealing with an earth sign. I feel like you're trying to really balance your feelings, and possibly you're trying to restrict your feelings completely. Like you're trying to restrict how you feel. Perhaps because you're scared of, you know, again, this loss. There's insecurity, there is feelings of betrayal and feeling like you're going to lose something. I'm also getting the message that for some of you, it would be amazing to start writing, to start journaling, to start writing down your emotions, your thoughts, whether that be like a blog. You know, you can write in a blog. You know, you could write a book. You could share your creativity through writing on social media. I do also want to say that it's about time that you get out into the world. Like for some of you, you're just sat at home and you're just like not doing anything. And I get it, you know, this time that we're all in, it can be difficult to really motivate yourself to get out there. But at the same time, sitting at home is only causing you to worry. It's only causing you to think and to be in your head about things. And sometimes that's a good thing, but other times you have to move. You have to do something about it. So stop sitting on how you feel and action it. I know that it can be up and down and it can be confusing. But the only confusing thing here really is your anxiety. Is your doubt, is your insecurity. That's what confuses things. Like, you know how you feel, but it's the doubt, it's the insecurity, it's the anxiety. That's what makes you feel as though you don't know how you feel. So, what does Cancer need to let go of for January? Thank you so much. Very interesting. You have to let go of the expectation that everything will be perfect all of the time. You have to let go of the expectation that healing is going to look amazing, or is going to look pretty, or is going to look, you know, fulfilling in some way. You have to also let go of someone, whether that be the expectation of another person or the expectation of yourself. You also have to let go of this feeling as though there's no hope for anything. There's no hope for a reconciliation. There's no hope for you to find what you're looking for financially and romantically. Let go of all those things. These are the only things that are causing you to have this anxiety and insecurity and doubt. You guys have to step into feeling and healing. You guys have to step into the knowing that you are your own soulmate. And you don't have to lose hope just because you've experienced loss. You don't have to lose hope just because you've experienced loss. There's so much hope. You know, pour back into yourself. Provide yourself with clarity and confidence in your own emotions, because you know your intuition, you know your feelings. It may also be that some of you may even suffer from PTSD. And it's kind of like, if you do, make sure that you seek help, you know, professional help. There's no shame in seeking some form of professional help. If something has affected you really badly, like some kind of loss has affected you really badly, and you are finding it difficult to move on, and you're finding it difficult to move away from something, counseling, you know, that would be really good. Cognitive behavioral therapy. inner child healing, whatever you feel called to do. You know, even to speak to someone. Maybe this is about speaking about your emotions. Maybe this is about, you know, finding that pathway to healing through actually communicating with people, professionals. Sometimes our friends can only go so far when it comes to communicating our own emotions. Sometimes they can only help us to a certain extent, and that's okay. They have their own lives, they have their own emotions. And when you go to a professional, at least then they're able to really assist you in your own healing journey. You know, don't be too stubborn that you don't seek help when it is needed. So let's take a look at an oracle card for you. What is the theme of January 2021 for Cancer? Very interesting. You've got boundaries in reversal and peace. It feels as though you have to work on your boundaries this month. You may be seeing where you haven't placed boundaries. You may be seeing where you have been misplacing your power and giving it away to other people, giving your peace away to other people. Perhaps there's certain things within your life, certain people within your life that you are confused and conflicted about, and it's disrupting your peace because you know you have no energetic or physical boundaries with this person or with the energy of this person. It may be that you have to just take a step back and reevaluate things. What really brings you peace? What really sets you free? How can I maintain a safety net? Or how can I maintain a sense of fulfillment or a sense of self-awareness and self-care? By placing those boundaries. So that is what you need to work on this month. Boundaries and your peace of state and peace of mind. So make sure that you're doing that, Cancer. This month is really about, you know, self-fulfilling, self-healing, and you get to decide how you move from this moment onwards. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this resonates. I will see you guys soon. Thank you for tuning in.